Fate, is it written in the stars, or do we create it with our own hands? In a small village, there lived a young blacksmith named Ravi. He always believed that fate had been unkind to him. He was poor, orphaned at a young age, and worked tirelessly in a blacksmith's shop, dreaming of a better life. One evening, an old sage visited his shop and watched him work. "You have great skill, young one. Why do you look so troubled?" Ravi sighed. "Because fate has already decided my life. No matter how hard I work, I will always be poor." The sage smiled and handed him an old sealed envelope. "This contains your fate, but open it only when you're truly ready." Days passed. Every time Ravi failed, he wanted to open the envelope, but something held him back. One day, the king announced a grand competition. The best blacksmith in the land would be chosen to forge weapons for the royal army. Ravi hesitated. "I am just a poor blacksmith. Fate wouldn't allow me to win." But deep inside, something told him to try. For months, he practiced, failed, improved, and learned. Through pain and sweat, he became stronger. The day of the competition arrived. The grand palace shimmered in gold as blacksmiths from across the kingdom showcased their skills. With every strike of his hammer, Ravi poured his soul into his work. When the final swords were presented, the king himself examined them. And then, the impossible happened. The king lifted Ravi's sword. "This is the work of a master." Ravi had won. Tears filled his eyes. He had defied fate. That night, he remembered the sealed envelope. With trembling hands, he finally opened it. Inside was a blank piece of paper. Confused, he ran to the old sage and demanded an answer. "Fate isn't written, my boy. It is forged." Ravi realized the truth. His success wasn't because of luck, but because he never gave up. And so, he walked away, not as a poor blacksmith, but as a legend. Your fate is not decided by destiny, but by your choices and actions.